Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I'm Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card off the top of my I Am deck. These cards are full of positive affirmations, beautiful, wonderful things that we can say in order to affirm the truth of who we are. And so, I'm going to be going through one of the 36 affirmations that is in this deck. So let's have some fun today. Let's pull a card and see where it leads us. If you were here on Sunday night, you know that I had actually pulled all the cards for the week and come up with a story that integrates all of them. And so we're going to pull the card, and then we're going to read the story, and then we are going to affirm this in our own lives. So here we go. Today, I am fortunate. I am fortunate. I benefit from many chance encounters. So I am fortunate. I benefit from many chance encounters. Are you fortunate? You are fortunate. You also benefit from many chance encounters. I'm going to put that up on the screen there. So we are fortunate today. And I'm going to write in chat as well that I am fortunate. I'm going to affirm this. And if you said those words out loud, then you are so far ahead of today. You have already reprogrammed your brain in such a way as to understand and to be on the lookout for chance encounters that you may benefit from. But I am going to write down, I am fortunate. There we go. I benefit from many chance encounters. Good morning there, Easy. I see that you are here. Good morning, Brenda Jean. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Shauna. All kinds of really fortunate people. It's so funny. It's interesting, Easy. It's nice that you're here. You are fortunate. I recall that you are in one of the most exclusive places on the entire planet. Just yesterday or the day before that, you are, If you'd like to tell that story about how you ended up in one of the most exclusive places in the entire planet, I'm not going to talk about your business, but if you'd like to talk about it, I would love to hear the story as to how you ended up there. The spot that you ended up at is like featured regularly on some of the most like exclusive and secretive places in the world. So it's like an open secret that it exists, but very, very few people have ever seen the inside of it. And there is just tons and tons of rumors as to what it's even all about. So if you want to share that story a little bit, Easy, I would love to hear, and I'm sure the people around here would love to hear it as well, about how you were so fortunate as to end up there. Anyhow, we are fortunate today. We do benefit from chance encounters. When I look back at my own life, I recognize that all the work that I do, all of the grinding that I do in order to accomplish the things that are important to me, all of that stuff is supplemented tremendously by just the random people that I meet or the random situations that I find myself in. And I think to myself that all of that I guess struggle that I do, it pales in comparison to the chance encounters that I have. It is the chance encounters that move my life forward in a fundamental way. And it is it is my consistency and my diligence and effort that just continues along that path. They say that, people who work hard, make your own luck, right? And that's absolutely true. The more that we work toward a thing, the more that we run into people who can help us along the way. And the more that we recognize opportunities that can help us move in that direction. And yet it is these chance encounters that move us forward far more than our own diligence does. Our own diligence is an essential ingredient, and it keeps us focused, and it keeps us moving in the right direction. And yet those are the baby steps in our lives, the little things. The really big things oftentimes happen regardless. They happen without our intentionally making them happen. And so I'm just here to remind you today that you are fortunate. You're fortunate to be alive. You're fortunate to be on this earth. You and I both are fortunate to have even woken up today. We're fortunate to have woken up. We have this beautiful human life, and we're going to embrace that life and we're going to embrace the chance encounters, and we're going to love the people. Oftentimes, chance encounters come through people. They come because we have our eyes open, our ears open, our hearts open. It comes because we are attentive to the needs of the people around us. So I'm going to read the story, the relevant story section about the I Am Fortunate card today, and perhaps you and I will both see how these situations appear in our own lives. So one fateful day, Luna stumbled upon a wise old traveler who had lost his way. Grateful for her kindness and guidance, the traveler shared stories of his adventures and the chance encounters that had shaped his life. As Luna listened, she realized how fortunate she was to have crossed paths with so many unique individuals. These encounters had brought her wisdom, love, and opportunities she never could have imagined. Luna cherished these serendipitous moments and understood that the tapestry of her life was enriched by the threads of fate weaving through it. So Luna is fortunate. We are fortunate. I'm fortunate, and so are you. We're fortunate for the people that we meet and the situations that we find ourselves in. And these wonderful chance encounters that show up in our world, those things are, if we have all the eyes to see them, the ears to hear them, the heart to listen for them, these things have the potential to completely and radically change our life direction. So I was fortunate. Let me tell you a little story about a time when I was super fortunate. I was fortunate because I went to a friend's house and she had these I am cards on her, on her wall. And I'd already been very interested in the words I am, from a theological perspective, from a linguistic perspective. I was always very interested from a self-image perspective. And so I saw these cards. I was like, wow, those are so cool. And so I actually bought a set of them. I found them and bought them and started to use them. And as I started to use them, I realized that I was really embodying all these traits. And I began to share that perspective with the people around me. And so I am fortunate to have even come across these cards. And in the end, what has it turned into? It's turned into a daily broadcast where I get to speak life into the dreams of people who I love and care about. And also, it has come into a situation where I've eventually made my own, and it turned into an art project for me, and a really cool one at that. So I was fortunate when that happened, and I hope that you feel like you were fortunate as well. So I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. We're going to go through the next card. I want to say thank you so much for coming here, for just being with me, for sharing this stream, and for just really playing along with me, for saying these words, for affirming it for yourself. Because as we all do this thing together, we make this world a better place. And ultimately, we get to be some of those chance encounters that other people get to benefit from. So I will be back tomorrow. And I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I will talk to you then. I love you. I appreciate you. I care about you. I believe all the words that I've just said about you. The things that I believe about myself, that I affirm about myself, I affirm them for you as well. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Aloha from paradise.